Hello Libra, what is up with you? How are y'all doing? We're going to take a little look today at your situation and see if it is best for you to hold on or to move on. Okay, that's the main premise of the reading. You know what I mean? Took me a few days to come up with that, but anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of the video, along with the Amazon links, where you can buy every deck that is featured here in this video. That's in the description as well, okay? So anyway, first thing I want to do is look at the past here. We're going to do a vibe check on your past energy. Past energy for Libra. Ooh, almost. Two more shuffles. Two more. Past energy for Libra, universe, source, spirit. Boom, hangman reversed. Oh, okay. All right. King of Swords. All right. Could be another air sign for some of you. Could be a Pisces. I have Pisces and Aries here. But it looks like the main problem here, and I really don't feel like this is you, just knowing how Libra energy works, but these could go both ways, so take it how it resonates. But I really feel like the main issue here was the person that you were dealing with was too, what's the word? Like, they refuse to look at things from any perspective other than their one little perspective. You know what I mean? With that hangman in the reverse right there. This card, as a matter of fact, it was Ramblin' Mike. I was watching one of his readings a couple of years ago. And ever since he said this about the hangman, I really like this. About if you look at the hangman, he ain't in no pain. He's just hanging there by his foot, looking at things from a different perspective. And as you can see, his head is glowing. He's becoming enlightened, you know, by looking at things from this strange perspective here, you know. And with the hangman in the reverse right here, I really feel like the person you're dealing with really wasn't very open-minded. I really don't think they were very open-minded, you know what I mean? This is something that you held on to probably a little bit longer than you should have, okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups reversed. Because I really don't feel, with the King of Swords in the heart of the spread right there, I really don't feel like there was a true, genuine emotional connection between the two of you. Not a true, genuine one. Not really. Not really. But you put a lot of work in on this, didn't you? This isn't something that you just took lightly. Oh, whatever happens, happens. I think you worked your ass off to try to make sure that this was a successful connection. And it was just, there was too much walking on eggshells energy. You know? Too much walking on eggshells energy. There could have been a lot of secrets being kept too. Okay? Maybe because you felt like you were walking on eggshells, it was like, after a certain point, you see, and I always say this, if you want somebody to be open and honest with you, your responsibility is to provide an environment in which they feel comfortable opening up and being real and being honest, you know, without being, you know, judged or looked down on or anything like that. So if me and you come together and you aren't providing a very safe feeling environment to where I don't feel like I can open up and express myself and be the real me, would you get mad at me if I like really retreated within myself and put up my walls, you know? You know what I'm saying? You can't, and I really feel like that's what happened here. You felt like you had to retreat within yourself and put your walls up because too much walking on eggshells energy, you know? So yeah, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse right there, King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reversed. You held on to this probably longer than you should have, and it was going nowhere, you know? It was going nowhere. We weren't leveling up, you know, because when you come together with somebody, it's a leveling up process. We come together right here, okay? And then we got to make it to this level and this level, and we both have to do this. We both have to work to level up constantly, you know? And that just wasn't happening with y'all. Wasn't happening. Let's look and see how this person currently feels about you now. What are the current feelings towards Libra universe? Current feelings. Current feelings. current feelings towards Libra. Boom. Ooh, the death in the reverse. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. You know what that means. I think they would like to reconcile. This didn't end the way they wanted it to. Let's just put it that way. There's big time unfinished business. All right. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Two of Swords. Okay. All right. Yeah, but they're too afraid to come forward. Queen of Cups. They're still in love with you, though. They feel like you, and 5 of Pentacles reversed, they feel like you are the one who is greedy and one-sided, you know? So this right, and again, maybe some of you could be. I've just personally never really met a Libra that doesn't really enjoy looking at things from 2 different perspectives. That's the scales, you know? Ka-clunk, I see things from this perspective, okay? But if I take a rock off of this end, it goes ka-clunk. You know what I mean? And the scale, you see what I'm saying? I've never really personally, I'm not saying they're not out there, but I've never really personally met a Libra that doesn't really enjoy looking at things from every angle and every perspective, you know? So I really feel like, though, what they're doing is they're projecting what they're doing off onto you. Because it feels to me now, crosswatcher, don't get your panties in a bunch. These could go both ways. It could. But, yeah, they feel like you're doing that. Okay, they feel like you're the one who's one-sided. You're the one who's kind of selfish and whatnot, you know. But I really think they're trying really hard to get over this. They want to get over this. Let's just put it that way. They haven't moved on from this, but they want to. Okay, with the 10 of Swords reversed and the Hermit. Could be a Virgo. Let's see. Who do I have here? I have Virgo and Scorpio. Okay, but they're really up in their head. They don't really know what to do. They don't really know what to do exactly. They don't know if they should ever try to reconcile with you. Would it ever work? I don't think they're coming forward, though. I don't think they're coming forward. Not really. Well, let's look at a most likely outcome. And this is mainly geared towards their actions. Okay, the 5 of Swords. This is mainly geared towards their actions. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Two of Swords again. I don't think a decision is going to be, I don't really think they're going to actually make up their mind as to what they're going to do. So, yeah, 2 of Wands, see? So, at the end of the day, if I don't make up my mind, then the outcome is I don't do anything. You know, no actions being taken at all. 9 of Cups reversed. I think this person's going to remain very emotionally codependent. Okay? They're very lonely. They're very empty. They have a void in their heart. Okay? And they think they need a lover or a love relationship to fill that empty void. We talk about this. For my followers who have been following me for a long time, I'm not gonna bother you with that lecture again. You know, we've gone on that lecture many times. But if you come to me for a personal reading, I'll probably go into it. This card comes out for 98% of the people that come to me. So I don't have time for that today. But yeah, I do think that this person is just going to remain a very lonely person, very lonely, very empty, you know. I think they want to open up. There's a part of them I want to open up and actually express what's really on my heart and mind. But I don't see them actually doing that. I don't see communication. I don't see anybody reaching out. Okay? I don't. If anything, I see you healing from this. Where are we at? Oh. This looks like healing to me. It could be a Leo for some of you. I have Leo, Taurus, Pisces. Okay. Well, that was short, sweet, and simple. Your all's messages came through short, sweet, and simple, you know. All right, well, now it's time for the meat and taters of the reading. The advice. Advice. Maybe you're already doing what you need to do and you don't need any advice. Maybe you should reach out. Who knows? Who knows, man? Let's see. What's the best advice for Libra? The best advice. The best advice. Six of Cups reversed. Better let go of that grudge. Better let go of that. 4 shuffles. I just told Virgo the same thing. That grudge ain't going to do nothing but hurt you. That's all it does. And I know there's going to be a comment. You don't know what they did to me. With all due love and respect, I don't care what they did to you. There is nothing on this planet that warrants holding a grudge and that working out to your benefit, period. Okay? There is nothing that can happen to you that you holding a grudge will benefit you, period. Period. As a matter of fact, the worse that experience was, the more it poisons you to hold on to it. You know what I mean? People, oh, you don't know what they did to me. It was so horrible. Well, then that's even more the reason why you need to let it go. Because the worse the experience was, the worse it is for you to hold on to. See what I'm saying? There is no reason why holding on to a grudge will ever benefit you, period. Okay? The good news is you are the boss. You're the president. You're the emperor. You're the king. You're the one that gets to go inside and be as creative as you need to be. As creative as you need to be. To take the energies, look at it from whatever perspective you need to look at it from, think about it however you need to think about it, and do whatever you need to do. That's the thing about being a sovereign being, okay? We're too busy looking out here to have somebody else tell us what needs to be done, and we're too busy waiting for somebody like me to tell you what this means and what you need to do. The only thing I can do is guide you down the path. The path is right there. That's all I can do. You're the one that gets to go in and do whatever it takes to flip this energy around and flip knobs and turn levers and all this stuff. You know, you're the one that needs to do that, okay? And you have the ability to. That's the good news. That's the good news, okay? Enjoy yourself, period, okay? Just figure out a way. Dude, every last one of you can sit down and say, okay, what could I do right now that would be fun, that would make me happy, you know? You can think of something. And don't be putting any other people in there because you can't infringe on free will. What do I have 100% control of when it comes to my happiness? You know? What do I have control of? What can I do right now that would be fun? What can I do right now that would make my day better? That I have 100% control of. I don't have control over any other people. I don't have control over, you know, there's a lot of things I don't have control of. What do I actually have control of that I can utilize to make sure that my vibration is in as high of a state as possible, you know? There will be a very strong sense of unfinished business between you and this person. That's fine, okay? While you're working on this, while you're working on healing, just wait until that feeling begins to weaken, okay? There's an energy cord binding you and this person, okay? And right now that energy cord is still, you all are still passing massive energy back and forth, okay? Doesn't matter where you are. I don't care if you're on the other side of the damn world. It doesn't matter. You and this person are still passing very, very heavy energy back and forth. Wait until that, it's like a piece of cheese. You know what I mean? When you bite on the pizza and the cheese, you know what I'm saying? The further away you pull it, the skinnier it gets and the weaker it gets. Wait until the connection feels like that. And this person essentially doesn't have any emotional power over you. And then once you're confident that you've healed to the point where I don't really care what you say, it's not really going to have an effect on me. I don't really care what you do, it's not really going to have an effect on me. Then maybe you can reach out and let bygones be bygones and all that good stuff. If you are incapable of closing this cycle out in your heart 100%, I don't think you should let go of this or move on like for good, not for good, but for now. Move on for now, okay? Because essentially, while you all are still exchanging such heavy energy, if you try to hop back on that cycle, you're just going to repeat the cycle all over again, you know? You're going to hop back on that side, on that wheel, and it's just you're going to repeat the experience, you know? You're going to repeat the experience. It's best to wait until you've healed to the point where this person has no more emotional power over you, then reach out, you know? Then we can communicate and talk and maybe possibly try to be friends again. The only thing is that 90% of the time, when you change frequencies, other people don't. That's just the way it works. If I change frequencies and I work on my healing and I separate from you for a period of time and work on nothing but my healing, the chances that that person has been doing the same thing are incredibly slim, unfortunately. So then when you reach out, a lot of times you can try to like come back in this person's life, but walls will keep coming up. You know, you'll keep hitting the wall because you're not on the same frequency anymore, you know? We're not even vibing the same, period. We're not even on that same vibrational bandwidth anymore, so we can't come together even if we try, you know? It's the way it works, man. It'll blow your mind, dude. Try it. Try it. I promise you. But I would say move on for now, but not for good. That's what I would say, okay? For now, but not for good. The more healing you do, the greater the chances of reconciliation that it'll increase the more healing that you do, you know? But then the funny thing is again, by the time that situation comes back around, you very well may not even be interested, in which it's a win-win. So anyway, I feel like that was your message, Libra. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you that tune in, play along, and show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel on a daily basis. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading or to get your hands on every single deck used here in this video. All that stuff is in the description of the video. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.